Disclaimer: some of our content varies per video and may not be suitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, in some content, we are critical of the video games, books, music, videos, and other creators on the platform. While we are a group-owned channel, our opinions expressed are solely on our own and may not always reflect the opinions of those associated with this channel. We at Novakast do not condone any and all harassment, IG, cyberbullying, doxing, swatting towards any of the people that we may be critical towards. How's it going, everybody? Rob here, back with another video, and you know what? With this one, we're going to be doing a reaction, more so kind of commenting on particular individuals of a particular community that I've discussed. This one involving somebody by the name of Dog Disser, and I think I've done videos on them before, and I'm going to be as generous as I can be in terms of this response, as well as reacting to one of their videos, because good lord. Okay, so first I got two comments. One that was flagged to be reviewed, which I'm gonna accept it, but overall this person wrote on a recent video how to deal with the problem, or sorry, how do we deal with the problem. And this person wrote, "Oh no, K9 already got noted of this. Also, I recommend being a muffin for Halloween. It really suits you." You know what? You gotta... One, it's funny when these people want to make these ad hominem freaking attacks towards me when they really have nothing genuine to say. Like, let's be real here. Yeah, I'm fat. Okay, so, I mean, people have been saying that shit for, ever. And yet, I'm still, commenting on it. I'm not gonna, like, go in the corner and cry. It's so funny when people think that that's gonna, like, stop me from, calling them out on their BS. But, anyway. So, by the way, I'm actually planning on dressing up as, a fat Geralt or something. Like, literally, I'm actually planning on dyeing my hair gray or white for the to be like the Witcher hair. But anyway, so this person wrote that. I mean, granted, I understand the muffin comment. I mean, it's dumb, but it's like, come on, that is so lazy and just pathetic. It really is. It really. Like, let's be honest here. It really just goes to show or it shows your level of actually saying something that is genuine to the conversation. But, like I said, I'm going to prove it. Because, it's a comment. Stupid comment, but comment nonetheless. Now, we got one more video. One other comment, which I think... I don't understand the question. So... This person wrote, "How many hours do you spend making videos? I'm genuinely curious." And that's actually, I'll say this. If they were trying to be genuine, okay. But I kind of wonder if this is more of like to question like my quality of content, which I should point out that, at the very least, I have a variety of different videos that I create on the daily. Sure, I don't get a lot of views or anything, but at the very least, I do create content because overall, I enjoy it. And in terms of like certain videos, I speak my mind, which I'm allowed to do. It's my freedom to do that. Just as like it's your freedom to try to bash me for, something I can't control. So, funny how that works. But I will say this though. I mean, in terms of like content, let's be honest here. I mean, if you're gonna try to question the quality of content that I make, then I think I'm allowed to make, or at least very least question the quality of content that you make, right? Looking at your video, one of your recent videos, which I have was able to save. Dumb Republicans call their own people incels because they hate dogs and defend dog nutters. Again, it's funny when you have these people that just literally, like, and to try to devalue the other person, they do everything they can by slander or overall by putting labels on people, thinking that that's gonna make a difference, or like it not make a difference, but more so to try to devalue what other people have to say. But anyways, let's take a look at this video. It's 6 minutes long. Okay, I can barely hear what's going on. Should we be concerned? Bad news for man's best friend. Dogs are environmental villains.
Dogs are evil and destroying the planet. Charlie, you live on a farm with a lot of different animals. I assume you have a lot of dogs, right? Yeah, we have dogs. Of course. Yeah, according to we published a piece from The Guardian claiming that dogs have
Dogs are killing the planet. You know what's funny? Somebody made a comment that, dogs are number 4 of, like, the most dangerous. We're number 2, by the way. Like, in terms of, like, things killing the planet, we're literally number 2. That should say a lot.
Extensive environmental impacts. Is this what I call catastrophe porn? Yeah. Like, they take something that everybody likes and goes, oh, did you know that it's bad? What is bad for you? What?
Yeah, he's right. If I remember correctly, Gutterfeld is a guy that basically just jokes about shit, but political joking, kind of like what they have with Stephen Colbert and all those other people. But anyway, quality is, I'm gonna say this right now, the quality is shit. They just recorded a news thing.
They hate humans so much they also hate our best friends. Yeah. But one of my favorite things about this is that
this shit is moving as hell.
Wait, what the hell did they say?
Yeah. But one of my favorite things about this is that
this shit is moving as hell.
Okay, I can't understand what the heck you're saying. What did you say? The quality, the freaking audio is so low. I can barely hear them. I'm like, I have my audio turned up to like almost max to understand them, and you're mumbling. I can't hear what you said. Talking about water pollution. Making fun of the fact that people, at least some of the people in this community, claim that dogs are hurting the environment, which, a variety of other things are unfortunately affecting the environment as well. Dogs, if dogs are affecting it, then let's be fair here. I mean, humans are the biggest factor of, or at least danger to, the environment. We are our own worst enemy. You're mumbling, dude. I can't hear what you're saying. I'm gonna try to.
I hate them too.
Something about hating Republicans. Again, you're mumbling. We can't hear you, dude. Okay, thumbs down.
As the beaver. That's the second beaver cleaver reference this week. I'm going to shut up now, James. You just know the people that wrote this article.
What's the point? What's the point of this? Like, what's the point? Like, really, what's the point? Do you have anything you have to actually you have anything that you can actually add to this, really, or do you just like being reactionary? That's my question.
They got cat hair all over them. It's in their soup. Their canned soup that they eat because they're lonely.
Okay.
I mean, dogs
Talking about
have been
cats.
domesticated for at least 1.5 million years. They haven't.
They talked about dogs being domesticated for more than 1 million years. That's absolutely true.
Touched the planet yet. But look, mothers.
Dude flipping the person off for, stating fact. Okay, I mean, again, all you're doing is being reactionary, dude. You're not really being logical.
Or as I call it, ISIS magazine. They have credibility. Like a few years ago, Elon Musk was their green superhero. Like the Teslas would have saved the world, was environmentally friendly. Now they are literally throwing Molotov cocktails at Tesla dealerships and saying we're saving the planet by blowing up everything Tesla. And now.
Okay, they're talking about the Tesla thing, which, again, that was so stupid where people were like, oh, we need to stop oil. Let's blow up Teslas. Like, isn't Tesla, like, supposed to be good for the environment? You guys were happy about Tesla before, and then all of a sudden now you're basically trying to blow up distributors. It makes no sense.
They're saying, what do they want us to do? Kill all the dogs? I feel like.
Okay, no, that's a good. So they said, like, what do they expect us to do? Kill all dogs, dude? That's the. You know what? I'm gonna say this. This has been a freaking thing that has bugged me for a long freaking time when it comes to this community. Because periodically I have asked, what would they want to happen? And you don't get a clear. They just say, "Oh, dogs are the problem. Dogs are the problem." Okay. How do you expect us to do or deal with the problem? No answer. Dogs are the problem. Dogs are the problem. Dogs are the problem. People with dogs are the problem. People with dogs. It's like, okay, how do you deal with the problem? Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. It just keeps going around and around and around. It's like, dude, you guys don't have any solutions. No real solutions on how to deal with the quote-unquote dog problem. You go around and saying, oh, I hate dogs, with this. It's like, dude, you're not. And this is just in general. In general, none of these people have actually a fucking clue of what to do. They want to complain and complain and complain about, particular animals. Complain that they are, again, and ultimately act like dogs are the biggest threat to society, to humans. When, granted, I mean, again, there are times where there are certain issues that could be dealt with in terms of dogs, but they're not the biggest fucking problem. It really is, it's really that simple. They are not the biggest problem.
I feel
Yes.
like they're saying, make America China again. Like, just get rid of the dogs.
It's a good thing to kill
Teslas,
dogs.
we'll be China.
This person just said it's a good. I heard that. This person just said it's a good thing to kill dogs. Okay, sociopath. Okay. At least one person's honest. At least one of these people are honest, where they say, "Oh, we need to," in terms of like getting rid of the dogs. Let's just like, "Oh, let's kill them." At least at least this person's kind of showing their colors a little bit, not being fake.
Once again.
Yeah, so, probably you have beautiful dogs, don't you?
I have one dog.
Oh,
But he's raised enough to be cute.
yeah, big Frenchie.
He's a big Frenchie.
Yeah.
Big fella.
Yeah, they call him Gerard Big Heart.
Just a love ham.
Yeah, just a love hand.
More like a trash hand.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, like a trash ham. I'm hoping you guys get like somebody in the chat. Let me know. Like, this guy just sounds like they're mumbling. Like seriously. But honestly, like, oh, it's a like good callback, dude. Like good. Yeah, just not callback, but freaking, no, that wasn't good. That wasn't clever. That wasn't anything. That wasn't anything, dude. Come on.
Like a dog.
But if these people believe that animals are bad for the planet, could you say that about humans? Should they?
That's exactly. He just made a good point. Like, if you think animals are bad, shouldn't we say humans are bad? Because I mean, let's face it. I mean, we cause most of the pollution. I mean, in terms of wars, and as well as how we are as humans. I mean, we have literally caused the most death, and not just humans, but also animals. In terms of just a variety of different factors. Good Lord. Now, I mean, I know some people in the comments of this are people like, "Oh, you hate humans?" Then, like, no, I don't. Just because I'm talking, logic doesn't mean I hate humans or I hate humanity. Overall, I recognize that we are a flawed fucking species. We're not perfect. We're not the perfect specimens that everybody is, more likely going to try to claim. We are violent, irrational, overall, it's dumb. It is so dumb. We are, again, we are the biggest threat to ourselves. Granted, I mean, other animals, they could attack us, kill us, but humans, we as humans, we will find any reason to hate each other.
I think that's what they're saying. I think they're saying that, and I think we need to learn people who are behind this research study are
Dude, don't laugh. No, dude, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Yeah, there's no reason for you to laugh there. Like, there's no reason.
they not only can't find love from other humans,
What the fuck?
they are so
I mean, you could say what the fuck, but let's be honest here. Yeah, I keep pausing. I'm sorry, but it's funny. Like, they can't find love for other people, but they can't find not just love for other people, but love for animals. I mean, dude. Even if I'm even if I'm partway agreeing with you guys, you still want to classify me as a threat. That's that goes to show your mentality for your community. It really does. All because I said something against your guys' leaders or the people that you follow. All of a sudden, want to try to attack me personally, which is, again, it's the internet. I'm not gonna freaking. It's just overall, it's just stupid. It really is. It really is.
and unlovable. They can't plan for themselves. So there's an old adage, why do dogs lick their bones? Because they can. So the scientists looked at the dogs, were filled with jealousy and rage. They realized they were
Dude's getting pissed off over a joke. It's a joke. Dude, it's a joke. Fuck. Can you seriously not take a joke? Like, seriously? It's a joke. That's their job. It's a fucking joke. Oh my gosh. You guys are so freaking... That's another thing with these people. It's like... you see, like, memes and stuff like that in terms of, like, with dogs. And they want to classify... like, the dog culture. The dog... Like... That's the dog culture, so you're like, a dog culture is everywhere. Like, dude, some of these things are just fucking jokes. And if you're that butthurt over jokes, then maybe you should stay off the internet. I mean, seriously. Hmm.
At least on 6 separate occasions, yes. Look, this, there's so... You just want me to say it, don't you? Yes, I have beaver fever, yes. I've never met a beaver and a fever. Okay. It is. If it wasn't for dogs, we wouldn't even be in the place we are in the world today.
Yeah.
They're gonna be infested with rats and mice and everything else.
No, not the opposite. I mean, in terms of hunting and everything, we use them for a variety of different tasks. Just out of curiosity, tasks that dogs have been used for over the years. Okay, so real quick. So, in a variety of different things, we've used them for hunting and retrieving, herding livestock, guarding and protection. Dogs' naturally protective instincts are harnessed to protect homes, livestock, and people from predators and intruders. Warfare. Dogs were used for various military purposes, including sentries, scouts, messengers, and even in battle during ancient times. Modern military dogs continue to serve as sentries, trackers, and explosive detection specialists. In fact, if I remember correctly, during World War I or World War II, when they were using deadly gases, they would use dogs as kind of like how they would use canaries in caves to basically detect, harmful gases to warn the troops. So, for a variety of different situations, we also use them for service and assistance dogs, search and rescue, detection dogs, therapy dogs. Basically, they have been used for a widespread variety of different tasks. You may not accept that, but unfortunately, that is the truth. So you can be mad all you want, but you can't deny facts and cannot deny history.
They each other. Dogs are real good at keeping your neighbors from eating you. So the lack of respect, but it's common. And they didn't even do the research, Greg. They borrowed this story from another magazine and called it a pro-climate contract.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's just me sitting next to the guy, well, someone on his side going, hey, nice test paper. I told you what my neighbor asked. Hey.
That kind of speaks out of, with them, basically saying, copy and paste freaking, other people's works. That kind of says a lot about, the freaking, dog hater community, where it just seems like a lot of the information they bring up is old information, and they just keep copying and pasting the old stuff. I mean, with one particular person that we've responded to, they have literally basically regurgitated the same information over and over again. And I've called them out on that before, where they literally just use clips from their earlier videos to justify what they're saying. It's like, that's not why. It just seems like you guys are in your own little echo chamber, where you're just listening to yourselves. You're not even, listening to new information. You deny any other information. You're just so closed off, it seems.
I just said we collaborated on it. That's all they did. I just said dogs are great, and Fanny acknowledged they suck. They can't even a beaver. Yeah.
Good Lord. Okay. This person's mad. Okay, I hear rustling. What the heck's going on? Is that it of the video? Have to turn the shit off because it's horrible, okay? How's it horrible? You make fun of people. It's funny you say that. I mean, if that's the case, I'll say this. If that's the case, then you cannot make fun of people that talk against you hating dogs. Do you realize how hypocritical you are, right? Do you realize how hypocritical you're being? We're killing the planet.
These stupid people are calling me as Republicans incel.
What is an incel? Incel. Let me get the full definition. Incel. Definition. A member of an online community of young men who consider themselves unable... Okay. So, normally... So, let's see. Urban... Looking at the Urban Dictionary, meaning urban. Okay. An incel, a person, usually a male, who regards himself or herself as being involuntarily celibate and typically expresses extreme resentment and hostility towards those who are sexually active. Okay. Now, in a sense, I kind of want to, in terms of like incel, I mean, at the same time, I mean, let's be fair here. You're a person who has extreme resentment for a animal, right? I mean, sir, it's not sexuality towards another, gender, but let's be fair here. I mean, you are clearly showing, extreme resentment towards, like, let's say, an animal or species. Wouldn't that classify as you being an incel to some extent? Let's be fair here. Yeah, there was no other videos after this, but I want to point a couple things I want to point out. One is that in terms of the video itself that we're reacting to, and this is I'm gonna just give my genuine critiques, and I'm gonna start off by saying this because I know certain people in the community are going to try to claim this, which, no, this isn't the case. By making this video, I'm critiquing the video itself, as well as some of the takes of the individual. In no way, shape, or form does that classify as bullying. I know some people on this community will try to claim that, and that is not the case. Second, in terms of the video you're responding to, although you basically recorded yourself watching a segment of what was on Fox News, you still left little to no dialogue or commentary into that video. So in the event that, let's say, Fox News or somebody from Fox actually saw, that bit of, let's say, video that you did, there is a slight chance that they could, if they wanted to, hit you for copyright. Or, I mean, if they were that petty, probably slander you. Or not slander you, but overall remove your video for slander. Again, if they were being petty. Now, in terms of, like, my video itself, I mean, me responding, I mean, let's be fair here. This was, in terms of, like, the video itself, I do my best to try to, give my thoughts and opinions, as well as be a little bit entertaining as possible. and in terms of, you know, quality of content and how long I do my content, you know, me actually editing, basically at this point, because I'm just doing a reaction style, me taking the time to pause and you know, give my critiques. I mean, it takes time, it takes effort. If I could make a suggestion to you, Dog Disser, for better content, maybe get something like Streamlabs or something like that, where you're not just recording yourself watching a video and then giving points, because let's face it, the quality of your video sounds really, really terrible. So I could barely hear you for most of it, and like I said, it sounded like you were mumbling, not really saying anything that was actually worthwhile towards the beginning. But even then, I mean, your little remarks, I mean, that doesn't make up for the video that you did record. So, anyway. With that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care. And I'll see you guys next video.